Alright, so without further ado, let's boot this up. So I've already been promised that this extra stage is it's better than the last one.
Low bar.
The non-spells are fun, and you get a lot of resources. And you have
You can max out your resources as far as I can tell.
You have the strong ability.
The strong.
Alright.
I don't know what the strong ability is, because I don't know anything about this game.
Release. Slow. Pause. Alright. Let's just jump right into it blind.
Now,
So yeah.
time has come for your counterattack.
You get a specific thing here. Yeah, the EX one's fixed.
Dog days.
Vitality on vacation. Shoots a powerful attack directly behind you. Upon release, creates a barrier in an extremely small area behind you and only consumes one option at a time. So that means it only uses one barrier per use.
Good.
Which is good.
Do you start with full power? You do.
Yeah. So I was told that I should get at least 4 bars here so I can spam the mid-boss with it. Apparently my back shot is stronger than my main shot.
Like Raymu's or just in general?
I think in general, except for Marissa.
Alright, well that's cheating because that's Marissa.
Yes.
Ah, yes. So you're in the door dimension, and you're dead.
Yes.
Okay,
I am dead. I'm dead again. Wow, I did not, I didn't pay attention to this one, clearly. I don't know what I'm doing. I read it, but until I actually know what's happening, it's not gonna help me.
Yeah, not really.
So that at least gets me that much.
The true form of the secret god, hidden star in 5th season. The sequel we didn't ask for, but we're glad we got it.
I can't tell if these are random or not.
They look pretty random to me, but they're spread out enough so it's not super obnoxious.
But I need the release.
You must have killed them super fast last time because I don't remember them.
Alright. Wavy boys.
Oh yeah, that looks much easier to dodge from below. Probably because your homing gets to them. Just a little shy. Oh, it's you again.
I don't know what to do here.
We heard that you didn't make the cut. Can't say I saw that one coming, which means you're not qualified to be here. Drum dance, powerful cheers. And there you go.
I was informed to stand behind them. I don't really know what that means. I guess this is what it means.
Oh yeah, that's pretty strong.
Alright.
Maid dance, crazy backup dance.
Stand behind them again, and then I'm supposed to press the release button right before I get hit by orbs.
Well, worked out.
And I don't know what to do here. Wow, that looks like ass.
It does look like ass. That actually looks a little easier from behind.
I died.
Well, you got it. You got your life and bomb.
Okay, well that was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, those are some weird spell cards because they just spawned more enemies.
I'll learn how to do those properly.
This looks simple.
But yeah, apparently you can just kind of stand here and nothing will hit me.
And you got another life. I think you basically get a life every 20 million in this stage.
Seems like it. Apparently you can get a total of 7 extra.
Yeah, you can max out your resources in this stage, Croco said, if you do it perfectly. It's okay, we're learning.
I guess I should probably follow them.
Oh god, this is what Croco meant when he's talking about stuff coming from behind you.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate this. Chad, this is the one thing I can't deal with.
That's the hardest part of the stage, apparently.
It looks like the end of it. Oh, there they are. Gotta say, where's... Oh, this looks pretty. And now they're dead.
I'm sure there's a way to handle that.
Probably. Is that it? Yep.
Come on out already.
Why, to think you'd come back here. How very brave of you. You have my respect. However, you should understand by now that victory against me is impossible.
Yeah, well, yeah, 'cause you up and ran off in the middle of our battle.
What? It seems you're misremembering things. You're the one who ran. I helped myself to the magic power that I had led you to collect, which rendered you helpless in the end, so you fled, didn't you?
I fled? That's ridiculous. There's no way.
You really don't remember. Well, I happen to remember it just fine. With all your weapons sealed off, you escaped through your own door and returned home. Through the very same season door you have right now, do you want to meet the same fate again?
The season door. So that was it after all. I don't remember fleeing, but there was a moment when I thought, wait, hang on a second. Because before I even knew it, I'd been returned to the location of the season I collected. In other words, the door on my back was a trap that both absorbs magic power and forcibly ejects people.
Indeed, you did well to figure it out. That's why you have no chance of victory. No matter what, you'll be chased out of here in the end.
Heh heh heh.
What's the matter? Do you have a screw loose?
My theory was correct. Victory is mine.
What's this now?
Take a look at my back. This time, I've been gathering the boundary between seasons. That means there's no location in existence for me to get ejected to.
Oh, I see the door on your back right now. It corresponds to Doyou, the border between seasons where the life force is at its nadir. Not a bad strategy. However, this also means that you've cut off your own escape route.
That just means I won't budge an inch until I beat you for good this time.
Haha, I like you. You're the Hakone Shrine Maiden, so I can't make you my subordinate. But as a show of respect for your intelligence, I'll fight you without using the seasonal magic that I've gathered. See it, hear it, speak of it. The secret god's true magic power shall be your greatest hindrance.
So, now the
This
cooldowns...
looks fine. Oh, that looks a little less fine.
Dude, this is nothing compared to what fucking...
Takatsu,
Yeah.
I know.
Total
Reverse
bitch.
Invoker.
So I'm told the black bullets don't hurt you, and it's a static pattern.
Oh,
Others are bullshit.
this, not one of them.
Oh. Oh.
Well, you can't. Well, the whole point is that she can't get kicked out because there's nowhere to kick her out to. I don't think she'd get voided per se.
Alright. Well,
Get the pedal! There you go. It'll make a difference, trust me.
come on.
That's one way to do it.
There we go. Oh!
You
There's
deserve
only two of them.
You deserve that for bombing in the first 10 seconds.
Well, I did it because it kept me out of the items. No problem. Ding ding dong.
I just realized they called it the revenging stage. I guess it makes sense, but it's just a funny word.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, the cherry blossom seal looks great. Well, yeah, I guess cherry blossom works. Then Chirno has spinning ice flower. Marissa has master spark with frozen, and Aya just makes a big old gust of wind that lasts for an eternity.
Oh, it's still not over.
You got your 4.
Okay. Yep, it's me again. And just stand behind her. This should hurt her a lot.
Maiden Gear Rising Revengeing. Yeah, that's what this is now. She's there, and you got a life. Come on, I had to have dropped that life because you don't have 20 million points yet. Okay, there's your 20 million life. So you just got 2 lives from that. Well, unfortunate, but eh.
Well,
you get like 3 lives from that fight. Lord.
Excellent. And now I can just sit here on the POC and get everything, because nothing can hit me anyway.
Everything.
What is this good game? I am so confused. Alright, now what?
Yeah, behind stuff. I'm gonna hate this part. I already know it.
I'm not comfortable dodging things that are on my ass.
Most of us aren't. Most people are not.
Why hit me?
A single rice bullet that had not quite turned into a laser yet. You just kind of nudged into it.
Now what? Spinny wheels.
Yeah.
What the hell do you do here?
Maybe stay in the middle.
That seems like a bad idea.
Well, like, you kill enough of them before they start really shooting, so you can get in the middle of them.
Now what?
That's a good question, man.
I guess I could just stand in the middle and press release.
I guess you could, yeah, and you got another life. Yeah, you got 4 lives before her.
Well, alright.
Oh, I wasn't even meaning 4 total. I mean, you got 4 extra lives there, and you died twice. Play the stage perfectly, you can get here with 6 lives. That's generous as fuck.
Ding dong.
Bam.
So, this is static, so I just need to find a way to do it. Go! Well, maybe not being up here is good.
Biggity bam shield. Man, there's no difference. Their health bar just disappears. I hate how plain it looks for bomb shields to be now. Now it's blue.
It's a little bit angled, too.
Ugh. It is reminding me of the old ways. Rear shots of betrayal.
Ass!
Oh.
Where did that defense mechanism come from?
I don't know, but, alright, guess this one's just faster but shorter? Yeah, looks like it.
Not really any time to relax on it.
Oh, look, yeah, they come fast. Danmaku Dukion. Oh. Oh, I just noticed yellow bullets in there. Oh, she has a release shield.
Oh yeah, the release don't hurt her. Is that gonna hit me?
So, I guess not.
It didn't hit me. Alright.
Not. Okay, yeah, they're just getting faster.
It's a bit of a mess, but it's tolerable.
Still, yeah, still pretty clear where you gotta be. Just a matter of being there. And you know, angles. Fire of Enna.
What are you doing down here?
I can see now why Krako said that Rainbow is the best for this, because your homing can still hit her in these situations, whereas every other character shot type would kind of just have to deal. You only really have the 5th season to hit her with.
I got one. Oh, she didn't move!
She didn't. Oh. Alright, this looks.
Do more damage this way.
Yeah. They were all going straight too, so it wasn't too spooky. This, however, is Kyogen of the back door. Oh!
Okay.
Faster and a little better of an angle. Matara Duka. That's more awkward than it looks. There's your life. Oh, that looks awful. Sword of the 7 stars. Ah, yes. Yes, sir. Oh god, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. If you don't have any subseason for those spell cards where you need to hit her with it, what do? Die, I guess.
Whoa, these are
It's just
kind
a
of
fast
crusty.
wheel. It's just a fast wheel of stuff. Performers unattached to society. There's a lot going on there. But time out of time. The back faces darts that word. Looks fine. Okay.
Ah, fucker!
Using the release causes her health bar to appear. That's an odd glitch. Can actually hurt her. Anarchy bullet hell.
Whoops. I don't even know what happened.
I don't know.
Thought I was invincible while that happened.
I could have sworn too, unless you've just been micro-dodging this whole time.
Damn.
Well.
I still don't remember what I did here.
Yeah, that timeout doesn't look like it really changes, besides the angle or the laser coming at steeper angles. Kind of a stress test, really.
I think it changes a bit on the position of where things start coming from, but it's hard to tell.
Well, if you beat the stage now, I'm gonna be in for a fun time in the next several hours.
Good.
Very good. Releases only cancel bullets.
Shit. The first time I did it, I got through everything. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
apparently
okay, I
you
guess I'm
just-
invincible. But I guess I actually just managed to run through all that.
Wow. Yeah, that just nets you a free one-up, and then you probably get your next score, your first score one up here, and they drop a bomb and a one-up. Oh my god. You could also just bomb here. It's not like you're gonna really use them anywhere else.
You get it all back here anyway, so it doesn't matter if we spam it. This might be harder with other characters.
Probably. I mean, most of the talismans loop back around anyway, so it's not like you really have to get that much closer. Yeah, that's why the autumn release is good, is because it follows you and essentially makes you invincible. Spring release is funny though, it just gets massive.
Now it's the laser fairies.
Yes.
Now these guys that I don't know how to kill.
I don't know how you kill them either. On the plus side, you're a million points away from your next one, man.
Sort of works.
You got a lot of it back at least.
I think I'd rather just do this though.
Yeah, it's kind of the easier way out. Alright, now you have 5 lives and a bomb. This is magnitudes harder with anyone other than Reimu. Reimu is the stage easy mode. Homing amulets, or are they amulets? What would you call them?
Yeah.
Homing petals.
Yeah, I was told that Reimu is definitely the easier of the characters to work with on this one.
Homing
And
petals.
I think my performance speaks for itself on that one. Alright, give it a go.
Yeah, little homing petals. Definitely, they do their job here, and they do it well.
Ding dong.
Too long.
I don't know why I can't handle that.
Reminds me of Hina's first cooldown, or yeah, no, just first spell card, but way harder. I don't really know what else to say, chat. We kind of just did it already, so there's no real comments on what's bullshit or not.
I don't know how to do this one.
Looks like you were okay at the bottom to start, and then it kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Is the secret to stay inside? Because that's the only real safe spot I can see there.
Scary.
Yeah, stay in the middle and go around Okina. That was the only thing that I could see you could do. Because the entire outer edge is covered.
I don't like this one. I do more damage to it, but I don't like dodging from...
That's understandable.
I don't like dodging from the
very
ass.
least, they do seem to only go straight. Oh, hey, you got your 60 million one up. And you have 5 lives.
I don't know how I did this last time.
It was a mess. I don't remember if you did. I think, you know, you started from behind, and you just
I definitely
got more
started
damage
from
in.
behind, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of got more damage than you started behind.
Oops.
Oh well.
Oh, this one.
Homing amulets can have a limited range because they fucking home in.
It's simple, but it's a bit scary.
It does look weirder than it does at first glance. And she's there. This one looked actually hard. Like, there is so much more going on in this one than all the others.
I never liked stars to begin with.
This weird wheel of wonder. Chat, I like how we all thought of different characters. Someone said poor Star Sapphire, Marissa disliked that, and I'm thinking of Clown Piece. Star Bullets suck. They do though.
Hard to tell what's a bullet and what's a point.
Yeah. Oh, you got the bonus. So do you want to kill her? Guess not.
I can't kill her. Timeout.
Did you not read Crosso's comment about the bug? You can kill her if you want.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, she has a health bar now.
What?
Yeah, you didn't read that note Croco left you?
What
If
the
you bomb,
fuck?
if you bomb a release on this spell card, for some reason it gives her a health bar that you can kill her.
I didn't even notice.
I actually figured it out while I was just looking up other bugs in these games.
Does it count as a capture?
I think so. I mean, killed her. Yeah, she had a phase 2 and everything, but it doesn't really exist. I don't know how.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know how that bug happened or why, but you're also very close to another 1-up too. That's a weird bug that I'm surprised was.
I didn't even
missed.
notice that.
Yeah, you didn't release until the very end last time, so I was like, well, I guess I can mention this now. I just assumed you were doing it for the sake of doing it legitimately.
I didn't know that. I didn't read that far ahead.
Oh, well. There you go, chat. This game is borked.
The only comment I read on the boss was that her first spell card is static. That's the only thing I read. I prefer to take an attempt at it first, and then learn as I get to each one, as opposed to just being like, I have no idea how to do this. But then if I look at everything at once, then it just turned into a mess.
Oh, it's 2 layers now. This is certainly a bullet hell.
Oh, she almost died too.
She's close, yeah.
If I just released Barrett, I would have been done.
She's there.
There you go.
You got a life.
That's the whole extra stage. Did I beat her?
I've been beaten. Only natural for the Hakare Maiden, of course, to think that you'd evade all of my attacks.
Okay, now I've won for real. So give up on your evil schemes right now.
What am I gonna do now? I still haven't found successors for my servants or anything. And without their successors, I can't release those 2 girls anytime soon. Poor things.
Try hiring people in a way that doesn't make a huge mess of the seasons. Thank you for the bits, DeLong. Like flyers, or interviews, or something.
Me? A secret god? Do that? I don't wanna. But it's fine. I guess I'll just have those 2 keep working at it for a while.
Why do yokai insist on making such a big show of everything anyway? You always get way too chummy with me as soon as you lose, too.
I'm not a yokai, I'm a god. By the way, about that whole use the border between seasons as your backdoor technique, you didn't come up with that by yourself, did you? A method that uses borders like that, it reminds me a lot of a certain someone I'm rather familiar with.
Well, who knows? Honestly, I don't really understand the logic behind it either. Like, what's with all this? Doors on people's backs, seasonal weaponry, berserk life force, blah blah blah. Trying to understand all this ridiculous yokai theory is just impossible, if you ask me.
Not yokai though, a god. Really, it's only natural that all of this would exceed human understanding.
Yes, okay, sure.
From where I'm standing though, I'd say you seem more like one of our side too.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna head back soon. Which door should I go through to get back home?
If you want the Hakare Shrine, I recommend the door 2nd from the bottom and 40th from the right.
Thanks. Now you better return the seasons to normal, okay? Bye.
Hit the button. I see. She's hinting to me that she knows what I'm up to? Pretending that I was searching for a successor of servants and making a big show of things seems to have paid off in the end. It seems that the Gensokyo we all created is still functioning just fine. Honestly, it seems to be functioning too well, to the point where nobody can fully control it. But that, too, is what the sages wanted for it.
You said 40th from the right, but did you mean my right, or yours? Even up and down is kind of sketchy in here.
Oh, sorry about that. By now, the 16th door from my left would be your best bet. How about I come with you, just to be safe?
Yes, please.
While we're at it, why don't I join you for some drinks and a flower viewing at the shrine? We have so much fun to look forward to. Hey, you got a life.
Oh yeah, at the 100,000 mark with that too. There you go, chat. That was
That was easy.
That was significantly easier than the last one we played, that's for sure.
Low
Anyway,
bar.
I'm free, your turn.
Alright, I have to beat the game.
Alright. So yeah, chat, I guess to put some perspective on that, pretty sure Yukari is the reason that Reimu even thought to do that. Because, you know, the whole border thing.
Yeah.
And she mentions it's someone she's familiar with. I mean, who else in the entire series could she possibly be familiar with that kind of ability with borders and being a yokai sage? Who could it be?
I mean, maybe it's a fourth one or a fifth one that we don't know about.
So yeah, as you saw, she said that the reason she actually did this whole thing wasn't for to find new servants. It was to test against Sopo. So Okina's a pretty cool character.
Pretty cool.
Now, Croco. Let me see. I want to read what you said about some of this stuff. I did not do this the way I was supposed to. That's for sure.
How were you supposed to do it then?
Let's see. Rear shots of betrayal. Go above her fast. Stay there. Follow her around. Release the bullets. Get not close to block you. Kind of RNG and hard with non-Raymus. But a bomb takes care of it. You are low on season power. You can also stream up from the bottom and release. I had a lot of season power like that whole game. Oh right, Dragon. I was going to do that, but then I went to search your name in the display, and there was like 7 other people with your name, and I couldn't remember what number came after yours. So instead of modding a random person, I had no idea. I was gonna do it after I saw your name again. But now that I've opened up Touhou, I can't exactly do that. I completely forgot. And then when it gave me like 7 different dragon realms, I was like, I have no idea.
Oh my.
Hold on. Danmaku Dupian. Oh, he didn't even bother mentioning cooldowns, which is, you know, it makes sense. Pretty much all the same except for the one where you start at the top and need to go down when she goes back up. So we've seen all this before, so you can move on with it. Fire and stay close above her and go when you fire. It's aiming at you, misdirect to the side, you can stay over her. Kinda annoying, but you can spam releases. Yep. Oh, he mentioned the 5th non-spell here for some reason. Oh, because it's the one you go over her head. Backdoor, rotation. Oh, how do you do the dipper? Stay close under her and dodge the yellow bullets. The green stuff is just there to scare you. Go to her sides when the green stuff gets close and there's a little space. You can get points if you release when the green stuff closes in. Okay, that's how I cheesed it. Rotation, the lanes are kind of hard to see. Start above her and dodge there until the aim stuff comes out, then get in a lane and rotate. With Rainbow at full season power, the spell card is over before the rotation switches directions, which is the hard part. The other characters need to rotate a lot more, so release when the rotation switches directly if you're likely to get clipped there. Madara Duka. Stay either above or below her and dodge release if you're in trouble. Yeah, that was the one that's just a red swirl, I think. That one's very simple.
Yeah.
7 of the sword star. The laser spawners kind of mimic your angle. Dodge stars between lasers. Lots of points if you release while the lasers are active. Former's unattached society. Follow her to the left. Then I like staying on the left and dodging there. Following her makes it easier to get clipped, but deals the spell cards faster. The orbs shoot bullets when killed, release if in trouble, and then survival, but if you release it becomes damageable. Either do that or actually do the spell card, which isn't that hard either. The bullets follow a set path which loops. The lasers get faster and go lower each time. The bottom corners are always safe. Fucking wish I knew that information. Because I was really scared of getting clipped by a spawning bullet from the bottom of the screen.
Oh, is that the second last one before or the last one before the timeout?
The timeout. So you notice how the rice bullets work in the timeout spell?
Yeah.
They start on the bottom of the screen, but there's a little bit of variance of where they come from. So I was afraid of getting hit in the start. That's why I was so scared to go down there. And then now I read that the corners are safe. Oh. Here's where you want to hang out later on. Here's a capture. I almost actually did that one normally too. Anarchy Bullet Hell. Her hardest spell card. This one is rough. Damage base 4 phases. You have to follow her rotation and move fast so you get trapped in later phases. Pretty much pure dodging while forced to constantly move around the screen. I actually almost captured that one. I bombed right at the end. And I didn't release barrier till the end either. But I actually almost captured that one. So that's good. But yeah, that's Okina. Really fun and relaxing extra stage bot. Saki is pretty much the same level as her difficulty-wise, but the stage is more annoying. I am so fucking happy to hear that the extra stage bosses in this game and the next one aren't like Hakatia, because Hakatia is just awful.
Hakatia was an experience.
Genuinely awful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Croco said the only character who out DPS's the sub-season is Marissa. So usually you get more damage if you're behind her, but obviously it's really unconventional.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Smash Brothers in the sense that in the sense that sometimes a little extra difficulty amplifies the effectiveness by like 10,000. Like how if you do a Shoryu input in Smash Bros, it makes your Shoryuken kill like 50,000% earlier because you did the Shoryu input. I'm sure there are fan games with Hecatia's level of difficulty. I hear Lennon has some pretty obtuse difficulty too, for no real reason other than because why not. But I'm okay with Touhou's difficulty. I'm not looking for a ridiculous challenge. Koishi was hard enough. I beat Koishi, and that was significantly challenging. God, she was a pain in the ass. There's also a few Phantasm stages. There's a 10 Desires Phantasm stage that makes Kasena boss. There's a Subterranean Animism Phantasm stage, which makes the fan character Midoriya boss. I wouldn't mind checking those though, because they have really good music to them. But that's not in the near future, that's for sure. Some fan games. One thing I noticed about fan games that I slightly dislike is the sound effects they use are definitely more underwhelming than standard Touhou games. And obviously they can't just use the same sound effects that Touhou uses, because that's infringerino. But like,
doesn't give a fuck.
they're little, he probably does, because he doesn't let you use official assets for fanworks. So the sound effects in fan games are a little bit on the weaker side. I think they try to replicate Touhou sound effects, but aren't them, so they end up sounding kind of cheap in my opinion. I don't really like them.
They're kind of knockoff sound effects, basically.
Yeah, I don't like them. It might just be the default sound effects in Danmakufu, because I tried a little bit of Danmakufu. A little bit. For some reason, the default character and that comes with that engine is a Rumia, and it's like really big and blocky. I don't really know why that is. Some scripts only work in the older form too, like the Ronald McDonald script. I think that one got remastered though for the newer script. There's like 3 of them. I think there's 3 of them.
I just don't like the fact that you can say Ronald McDonald script in the context of Touhou.
Well, yeah, perfect burger. I forget what the names of them were, but there's one for 6, 7, and 8. I like the music that goes with them. They're great. There's some fan games on Steam as well. The thing about Steam though is whenever you search the Touhou tab in Steam, you get shmups that don't have anything to do with Touhou. But I guess because it's a shmup, they appear there anyway. So every now and again I check the Touhou tab and I see it's updated and I'm like, ooh, what's this? And then it has absolutely nothing to do with Touhou at all. And it's just kind of like, oh, okay. I guess so.
There's Lily.
It's crazy how many 1-ups I got in that extra stage.
No, for real though.
It was a fun extra stage though. I could imagine actually playing that one without bombs and being able to like grind it out and whatnot, because it's actually fun to do. But I'm not really big on the whole extra stage thing. I'd rather just beat it once and call it a day. It's good enough for me.
I almost ran into a bullet.
Embodiment of perfect patty. Perfect. That game ain't easy.
Alright, they make bullets when I shoot them, so you can just pass by, it's okay.
It's a good extra stage. A lot of mid-bosses have spell cards on higher difficulties when they don't normally do. Shirno does. Rumia does. I don't think that Yusei or Kwakama do, though.
They'd probably be characters if they did.
That's true. They would have cut-ins and whatnot. This one you want to stream it, yeah. Fantasy Maiden Wars I'm looking forward to as well. No idea how the progress on that one is going so far. But I'm not in any rush anyway, because I don't have the free time to play it.
And that's the spring release.
That game is gonna take a long ass time to beat. I still don't know how to do her final spell card.
I'm probably gonna bomb it. I don't like Kirby lasers. I don't like that spot.
I'm not really gonna bother with the Mario RPG Touhou game. Chat, she was half dead when it started because she spawned in the bomb.
Yeah.
That SMRPG game, I'm probably not ever gonna stream that anyway. Aside from the obviously like oiled up horny artwork, which just really doesn't need to be in the game anyway. In the README included in the game's files, they straight up say, please do not record the ending. And I looked at that and I was like, oh, 30-hour RPG, and they don't want me to record the ending. So yeah, maybe I won't touch that. I have no idea why they would say no to that. That's probably why you don't see anyone talk about that game. Aside from the needlessly horny, oiled-up artwork, of course. Because, let's face it, that doesn't need to be there. But it is anyway. What do they define as ending? Probably the last cutscene in the game, or the final boss, or something. I don't think the game was bad at all. I just don't understand why it went with the art direction it did. And then pulling a please do not stream the ending of a RPG is one of the most, okay, I guess I just won't play the RPG moves you can actually, like, do. Legitimately. Oh, she didn't take any damage for that.
No, it's too far away. That bomb is condensed.
Like, I'm pretty sure Persona 5 does that. Where, like, the end of the game, 100 hours in, they're like, by the way, you can't stream this part. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I just won't play it. Like, what's the point? What's the point of playing the whole thing on stream if you won't let me show the ending? You think that's gonna make people want to buy the game? All that's gonna do is piss off possible consumers. Because they think that's stupid. So this part right here I attempted, and then when it got too close, I pressed the bomb button.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
You may not stream anything past the in-game day. They softened up and removed the restriction later. Yeah, probably because of the amount of backlash. Speaking of backlash, there was a, you know...
I wanted to release. I forgot I didn't have any bombs and tried to release.
You know Nvidia and their new graphics card or whatever? They sent a review copy to a hardware reviewer on YouTube, and they got blacklisted because they didn't say exactly what Nvidia wanted. And when everybody was like, wow, you fucking clowns, they backpedaled on it. Because who would have thought people don't really respect that kind of business practice.
Actually, we skipped this opening part last time.
Whoa, Tengu!
Yes, that's right. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Could you perhaps spare a moment?
Nope. We might have the same classification, but you're our mortal enemy. I did imagine that Tengu might show up, but geez, what a surprise. There you go.
Alright, cool. Goodbye!
Yeah. They didn't give them the review they wanted, so they blacklisted them from reviewer products. Chad, imagine if I gave you a product and I told you that you could only say positives. You weren't allowed to give your own opinion on it. You were only allowed to tell me that you liked it and that it was good. Why would anyone trust a review like that? That's why people trust random YouTube reviews over professional, with 1,000 quotes, mind you, video game journalists. Because as the Game Awards has proven, video game journalists don't actually, like, play video games or have any real understanding of what a video game is, and instead will just say whatever they're paid to.
Yeah.
It's a pretty shitty society, and yet we live in one. Anyway, point is, there's a reason that people trust certain reviewers over others because, well, some people are just putting their own opinions up. Oh, have fun with this shit.
I won't.
You can just press the bomb button there and then get the fuck out of the way and she'll probably just die. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Bullet Golem done.
I win. Speaking of spawning, I don't know how to do this one right, so...
Scary.
Oh yeah, right. This one, you literally just stay at the bottom and you win.
I have a feeling you're gonna get clipped.
Haven't yet.
It's so scary though.
I know it is, man, but I think the gap is big enough to where you can. And she's there.
That is so much easier than Bullet Golem.
Extend. Alright, this is looking like a good run. I think the cherry sub-shot is paying off dividends. And, you know, bomb spam, but hey, we take what we can get.
And Nintendo's business practices aren't very good right now either. They're a whole heaping fucking mess of trouble. So if they lose money for this, well then they deserve to lose money for it. But I like Nintendo games. And I'm pretty sure that the majority of these decisions aren't being made by the people who make the games.
Yeah. There was a tweet that someone made where it was like, you know, shitting on the work of these people who don't have any say in the Nintendo decisions is not nearly the Chad move you think it is.
The board of directors. How do I line my pockets at the expense of children's happiness? That is top search for all billionaires. Oh, there goes my phone.
Oh, lasers. Oh, lasers.
The absolute state of the industry. Yeah? This is why it's so hard to be a gamer nowadays, chat. Everyone's against you. Even the very own industry. I don't want to be a gamer anymore. It's too hard.
I don't know how to do that.
Kaboom! Free one up.
Yay! All it cost me was a bibbidi bam. Oh, Death Fairy.
Sakurai doesn't have any input on Nintendo of America's decisions, because that was Nintendo of America's decision. Nintendo of America decided not to stream the Splatoon finals. Nintendo of America was the one who put to force the C and D on Big House. But you gotta wonder though, is if that was an executive call from Nintendo of Japan, or if that was their own business sense. Because I really don't know what to believe on that. Given Nintendo's history with some of the shit they pulled, I wouldn't be surprised if it was an executive order down from Japan. But at the same time, fucking America is the land of the lawsuit, so wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo America made that their own call without any real interaction with the other branch. This music makes these characters scarier than they actually are.
Kind of.
But then I hate fighting them because they're really fucking annoying.
I died with bombs and now I've killed it.
You know what's funny? You can just melt them in the extra stage.
I can.
Lasers!
I was in a bad spot and didn't feel like doing it.
When even the different branches of one and the same company start to pull shit against each other, you know development stupidity.
Chat, I hate these cooldowns, and I'm not doing them because I don't like them.
Chat, how come multi-billion-dollar companies act like if they lost a dollar coin under a vending machine, they would have to endure years of bankruptcy? I don't understand it. Oh, that was sucky.
Ah! No. Just no.
Sega ends up endorsing fan games a lot, and in fact, they've even hired them to make a game. There's stuff behind you too. Don't forget.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take my W eventually and move on with Ultimate, because I kind of want to do the extra stage and not
And
Be the
then
failure.
Nintendo will take down fan games that are 11 years old because somebody with any semblance of a following on YouTube played the game. And the worst part about that is those are manual takedowns. That means someone at Nintendo is getting paid to go around YouTube, find fan games, and then mark them. Could you imagine that being your job? You grow up playing Super Mario and Legend of Zelda, and then you go through your 4-year program, you get an interview, you finally get to work at Nintendo, your dream job, and then Shiggy shows up and it's like, okay, here's what you do. You go on YouTube and you remove any and all fan games. There you go. That's your job. That's your job at Nintendo for the next 8 years. You wake up, you work an honest 9 to 5, ruining everything. And you just have to sit there and accept that.
An honest 9 to 5.
That was not what I call a dream job. Super Mario 63 almost got taken down. That was a good-ass fan game. I'm glad it didn't get taken down. I remember Crystal Clear, Christian made a video on that, and it got really popular to a point where the developer had to, like, private himself just because of how much attention it was getting. And, like, I wouldn't say it's Christian's fault. I mean, it is his fault. But at the same time, all he did was promote someone's work. And he should have, because Crystal Clear is a damn good expansion. It's a great game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just got so much attention that the dev just like had to private everything. people wouldn't stop bothering him. And then you know what happens? This happens every time Vinny plays something as well. Whenever Vinny plays a fan game in any capacity, it gets taken down almost within like a week.
Oh.
Because it gets so much attention, right? So it's like I don't know the best analogy for this, but when Vinny plays a game, you're guaranteed to get thousands of people to see it and be like, damn, that's sick. But of those thousands of people, it's probably gonna draw the attention of some Nintendo executive, and then they're gonna pull the plug on the whole thing. Shiggy will come to your home directly and pull the plug on your router. Oh, she moved in a really bad spot.
I can kind of see that now.
Ooh, I saw you flinch and press the bomb button.
I did, but I don't have a bomb.
Nope.
And then I captured Apollo Reflection Mirror. Do I have a bomb now?
It's not as bad. No, you don't. You need one more piece.
Okay. Cool.
It's not as bad as Apollo Reflection Mirror, despite how it looks, but it's still pretty rough.
It's rough, yeah.
I'm so worried I'm gonna get hit by one of those.
Yep, I am too. And I'm here.
There you go.
Alright, oh yeah, this one.
I just released in the middle. That works too. Oh yeah, she's dead. I think you got that bomb.
Yeah.
Alright, autumn cooldown wasn't so bad.
No, it's just border wiener and particles.
You just have to hope you don't get hit by some meme shit, but it slows down when it reaches you.
Yeah. I did get hit last time, and that was tilting, because we've been making fun of this one the whole time.
A2MR got, AM2R got taken down, didn't it? And then Samus Returns got revealed.
So, I saw Mega Man do this, and he cheats because he uses double Winter Marissa and kills Otkina before the red ones even reach him.
The Spring Bomb is hilarious.
It makes me laugh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know why you do it like that. That is so scary.
I don't know either. I think I'm just gonna take my W now, though.
Yeah, it's another Metroid 2 remake. And then Samus Returns got it revealed. I'm pretty sure, I think it was Pokemon Uranium. But I remember there was a Pokemon game that was in development for a long time. It finally released. And then Nintendo immediately was like, no. And the devs were like, well, we had to take it down, but if anyone else had already downloaded it and uploaded it, it's not our responsibility anymore. That's pretty good.
I hate this one even more, though.
You just need to be on the far end of the screen when you do it.
Yeah.
This one was...
You said to stay at the
They come up from below you.
Yeah.
You just need to avoid the bouncy balls.
I tried to release, I swear to you, I tried. Taking my W home.
And then try to have the SMBX engine. Oh yeah, Nintendo C&D'd that as well, because Mario Maker was coming out. And then the devs of it, who went on to make Terraria, like, they don't work on it anymore, but it's still available. Apparently this is awful as well.
I watched Mega Man do all of them, and this one starts out kind of wiener, but then it gets big. Like, this is all it is at the start.
I've been told that the Lunatic version of the Summer one is one of the hardest spell cards in the entire series. And I can believe that.
I tried to hit release, like, I was like, no, I'm not gonna be a wiener.
She has a bomb shield, but as long as your bomb's active, you can still shoot her, I think.
Yeah, maybe I should make use of that more, but I'm just afraid of getting hit out of invincibility, like 15.
Next wave, okay.
More big stuff. I'm not doing anything.
Nah, it's blocking your shot, yeah.
Alright, so that's basically my survival button.
You don't have any more, though, so...
Alright, that's fine.
Last phase. Oh, fiery rings of death, yes!
Basically, keep you contained to specific parts of the screen. Why am I alive?
How the fuck are you doing that?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Bro, that's kind of lit. I don't know how you managed to survive that.
I don't know either.
Oh, I heard the ding.
I'm scared though.
Almost. You're about to time it out.
Oh god, you're right. Bomb and faster. Alright, there we go. She's bailed.
Alright!
She's bailed. Alright.
Let the first screen of the ending show up just in case.
Yeah, got a life.
Is it even possible to hit that score total? Is there a point where you just can't get enough score anymore? Or is there always a score total even if you can't hit it?
I don't know.
So as long as the first screen of the ending shows up, it should be fine. So let's put that up. Open the game back up.
Perishable Knight kind of did that, where after you got the 800 point clear, the next one is 9,999.
I don't think you're hitting that, yeah.
No.
Whoa, Hitate's here.
Tate's here.
Interesting. So yeah, they're talking about Okina. And you got kicked out. So yeah, Aya doesn't want to publish the story on on her stuff because of fear. Because, well, Okina is like a complete counter. Well, I said counter, but...
Hard counter.
A deterrent to Tengu. So if Aya was like, oh yeah, here's this, and the Tengu society would probably be in an uproar. So she keeps that information to herself. The reason Aya is in this game is because of Okina's importance in regards to
Aya is the
Tengu.
social awareness type.
Well, yeah, also a lack of social awareness, because all she does is fucking publish articles or whatever she wants, and if she doesn't have enough information, she fabricates enough till she does. Honest my ass. Yeah, so now you have to go and... Now you have to go and do the thing.
Yeah, Aya's not doing this to save the Tengu or for revenge, she just wants to write an article.
Her motivations are clear.
She wants
the
a
very
scoop.
model of a reporter.
I mean, yeah, that is every reporter stereotype. Is they don't get involved because it's the right thing to do or anything like that. They just want a damn story.
Frank West is a good example.
Lot of heart. She just wants a scoop. She don't care about no murder.
Well, Frank West is way cooler than Lotta Hart.
I mean, yes.
Lotta Hart is an idiot. Frank West is also an idiot, but Frank West is fucking Frank West. That man's running around in himbo clothing, suplexing zombies in the middle of a mall, all in the name of a good story. That's crazy. I still don't think I spelled Uchiha right. Uchiha. Uchiha. Oh well. Alright, so now you get to play the extra stage. Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, he's jumping right into it. Alright.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah, you can't change that. So it works the same way as you saw, but you just don't have homing. But the strength is relatively the same.
Right. Streaming.
So you want to have sub-season at this point. Now we get to sit here. It looks correct. Really? Because to me it doesn't look correct. I feel like I'm missing a letter. Your bomb is also better. But
that hardly matters.
Well, it'll rip through cooldowns fast.
I guess so. If I so desire to take that route.
This part's so weenie because there's only 2 fairies. Oh,
Right.
you fucked up though.
I didn't fuck up.
Yeah, Rainbow is Babby mode, man. I didn't have to like play the game. Never mind, that's Babby mode as shit. You just
No,
took
it's
out
not.
you just took out
Okay.
2 waves.
Yeah, okay.
With
What do
one
you say?
bomb! Oh, you didn't get him though. He lives. Alright, you have 4. So you just stand behind her and then use release barrier when things get close to you. That's it.
Yep.
I don't know how you're supposed to do the last spell card. I think Croco
Filthy-
mentioned it in there. But
Filthy Tengu wrench.
I just kind of pressed the button until eventually they died because they give you so much back it doesn't matter. So you can do this without release barriering as long as you dodge out of the way of the blue, but
Unfortunately, that is not it.
so you immediately got back what you spent.
Yeah.
And here you just press it as soon as the red bullets get in your face and she dies. You're not hitting her fully. There you go. Alright, and I just kind of mashed the button.
God damn it.
It's not consistent. I got hit there as well, but I just go back up there and try again, because then you'd have to dodge whatever the fuck's going on here. And then you got your 1-up and your bomb.
Neat.
And you barely had to do anything at all. And here,
Speaking of barely having to do anything at all,
well, you might have to do a little bit more than I did, because, well, the middle of this looks awful without Rainbow. Bro, what is this shit?
oh, now they're going to the side.
Ew!
Yeah, this is Babby mode. Okay, well, the corner seems safe.
Oh yeah, these guys. Oh, I didn't have a way to really deal with them either. So, well, your bomb is better for this. Homie made it far easier. You don't have to tell me. I know. I played it. That was cool.
I'm just gonna...
Lasers. Your 1 bomb could take out like all of this.
But I'm not gonna, unless I have to.
You already did though. And now you can just shoot the rest of them while your bomb takes down that half. You made a bad choice.
I didn't make a bad choice. Ah!
Now the
Foolish
wavy things. So yeah, I don't really know what you're supposed to do here, but that's usually a good button.
Yeah. Works out.
There's 2 of them. If you just do it now, you kill them all instantly without having to really worry about
Why
it.
not?
Oh, it might wear off for it. Never mind. Alright, you're a full season, you got 1 bomb, 1 piece away from another bomb, 3 lives, and 30 million points.
Hear me. I am the Crow Tengu of the Gale, Aya Shimaimaru. I have come forth to gamble the future of the Tengu on a second duel. God of Hindrances Okina, answer my challenge.
The Tengu from before? You must certainly be a bold one to appear before me again.
Last time you escaped thanks to your cowardly trap, but this time you won't get away.
I won't get away. What are you saying? Aren't you the one who fled? After I had you return the power on your back, you were rendered completely helpless. That's why you entered the door on your back and returned to your own world. You're the one who ran.
I had a slight suspicion that might be the case. I had been fighting you, but before I knew it, I was back in Gensokyo. All the seasonal magic I'd gathered was taken by you and forcibly released. And that itself was a trap to eject me. I should have known.
Indeed, and that's why you'll never win. No matter how many times you try, you'll meet the same end.
Did you really think that, having figured all that out, I charged back in here without a plan?
Oh, a plan you say. Okino's expressions are great.
Take a look at my back.
Oh, I see. You came here with the power of the gap between seasons.
The plot of this extra stage is Baby Got Back. Exactly. I only collected power from the turning point of the seasons. The gap between seasons, where the vitality of others is lost, and where all the evil in the world rears its head.
Heh. So if I absorb and release that, I'll be destroyed by the Tengu's evil power. But if you had stayed quiet, I might not have realized. Why tell me?
I figured that a god such as yourself would be sure to figure it out anyway. And I'm not here to destroy you either. I don't want to ensnare you in some cowardly trap. I just wanted to nullify the one you used.
Heh. So you wish to fight fair and square, is it? Very well then. To honor your courage, I won't use any seasonal energy.
It's less that I want a fair match and more that I just want to interview you. You're a god of hindrances who shares an ancestor with us Tengu, after all. I'd like to inquire as to the history of outcasts from society such as yourself, and what you're going to do in the future.
Very well. If you win, I'll give you an interview or whatever else. After all, Gensokyo's origins cannot be told of without including us being of hindrance as well. Behold, listen, and speak of it. Speak of it. This is the hidden god of hindrance's true form. Alright, well, you saw how I did everything. Now figure it out.
Cool. These are significantly faster when you're doing it.
They die all the fucking time.
Oh, they look so much faster when you're doing it. It's terrifying. I hate it.
Alright, this one, I know, I understand it, but I hated it. It's consistent. It was the same thing every single time, but I can't do it.
Just like with Hina.
I guess to be fair, I only actually got to try it like 3 times, so.
Just like with Hina. Oh, I hate these. I hate these. I hate these.
Yeah, this one you want to get behind her to do the most damage.
Okay.
Now you're going to want to bomb or release or something.
Well.
There really isn't much to do here, but wait now. Yeah, the back hit does so much damage.
Send.
Pew. Yeah, it's not gonna give you any moments to relax.
I barely had any moments to relax to begin with. I can't get over there, so I'm just gonna use my cheat button.
Yeah, Cherno gets in here by accident. I'm not really sure what Aya does to...
Yeah, you want to be, like, in here.
To avoid the blue-yellow bullets, though.
Fuck!
I think you touched her.
I might have.
I just released whenever it got close. Like that. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Casualty.
You got one whole thing back. Rainbow doesn't even know what's going on. She just gets led by the hand by Yukari every now and again.
I hate these cooldowns. I don't know how you didn't... I don't know what you did that made them so easy, but...
I didn't do anything special, I just did them.
I can't do them, man. I don't know what it is. Lordy, there's no real place to stand for safety, huh?
Alright, this is the back one.
Yeah, it sure is.
I have been calling non-spells cooldowns for as long as I can remember. I legitimately do not remember where I heard the term, but I have not been able to change it. Yeah, fuck this one.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how I didn't get hit there.
You gotta do a lot of rotations.
I don't know how to do any of the rotations. I can't with this, man. This is some butts. Speaking of butts, I still hate the cooldowns.
The bomb doesn't do damage to her spell cards. All the bombs in this game are kind of insane, except Reimu's, but given how Reimu performed in this extra stage, I'm okay with that. Wait a minute, isn't this the one you're supposed to do on behind her?
No.
What?
That was the one earlier.
What? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, it's Phoenix Tail Syndrome all over again, that's what it is. It's like a spiral, but at the same time, you can kind of just go through it. It's like a less obnoxious, but still somehow obnoxious version of Suako's. I hated that spell card.
Yeah, that one was, I mean, that one's pretty bad if you can't find a path.
It's scary, because you have to act fast.
I mean, I catch it.
Whatever works.
I just hate them, man. I don't.
And dead. Your bomb takes out the whole cooldown.
I hate this one too, just looking at it. What is this ass?
Their angle is also on yours, so they kind of like aim at you. So if you're directly below her, they shoot nearly straight down. Yeah, like that.
Okay. Alright, I don't have a bomb for this, so... Wacky woohoo, wheel we go! Scared it.
Secret society.
There's so much going on in this one that I just don't.
An enemy falls on you, you get clipped by a bullet that looks like one of your items that you grab to get more back juice.
Back juice, that's a good way to put it.
Back juice injured.
It is.
This one's just a bit of a visual overload.
God fucking damn it.
Less on the difficult side, more on the ouch. Alright, well.
Yeah, no.
I can't believe this.
I almost blew that super hard. I'm so close to the next one up, man.
You're not getting a one-up.
I'm not invincible.
No, she crashed into you.
Alright, let's try again. I want to say she's not hard, but I also bombed through every single fucking cooldown, so I don't have the right to talk.
Well, you get the bombs to do it because you get so many fucking lives.
It's true. I knew it was gonna happen.
Boom!
I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't.
Timeout bosses still have their HP bar. They just disappear from the screen and have different requirements. There's a glitch in 15 where I'm pretty sure you can cause Junko's timeout to create a health bar for her. But I don't think it says easy to pull off. You probably shouldn't have done that.
I was dead regardless, so...
It's not as simple to pull off as this one, where in this game, that is such a ridiculous oversight that it's almost funny.
It is pretty funny.
You take out one of the most like stressful parts of an extra stage, the minute-and-a-half timeout spell.
I am not invincible. I am not immune to propaganda. And now, chat, we reach that glorious part of the night where I just want to fight her again, and I don't care about anything else that happens.
You know what's funny, chat? If you go to the gameplay section of the Touhou games and go to the bottom of the wiki, you'll reach the known bugs section. That is a read and a half. Normally, you'd expect like, oh, there's a few things wrong here, but you get to like 15, and there is at least like 12 bullet points in there. They're like, here's something that's wrong with 15. I guess it was challenging to figure out how to code in the point device shit.
This was a mistake. This was a mistake.
Spaghetti code. It is one man's code. It functions, but it is funny to see how many errors slip through the cracks. That's all. drunk coding. I think the best example of a Zun error is Marissa B in Touhou 10.
That's a pretty big one.
That's my favorite one. Oh, that was bad.
Oh no!
You were better off dodging that one than releasing on it. Because there's a little bit of a window where you can't release afterwards.
So I've learned.
The Malice laser is pretty silly. What's that? What's that one?
That's the Touhou 8 thing, where Alice's laser, when you're in focus, stays active for a little bit longer after you switch to Marissa. So you just kind of rapidly switch between them, kind of like what you do with Yuzo and Yomo.
Oh, you shotgun it?
Yeah. It's called the Malice Cannon. I think that's a sick name, by the way.
That's a combination of their names.
Yeah.
All I did was put an M in front of Alice. Pushing the boss off the mat with Racing in 15. Causing the boss to be fully invincible with Racin's bomb. Sanai's hitbox during bombing being weird and crazy. Coding looks like a nightmare.
I got 5 now.
And the mouse cannon is pretty great for fan work material. Well, I don't think Marissa B gets used anywhere, but Marissa's magic missiles being 10 times stronger than intended is fucking hilarious. Especially when you actually see it in application. Because that sounds good, and then you just melt a cooldown in 2 seconds. It's like, this is not how this game was intended. Alright, now the fun part.
Yeah.
That works better than a release. Well, sometimes life comes at you and you don't press the button you need to.
Sometimes things do when you don't want them to do.
If I remember correctly, there's an extremely rare bug in this game where Aya's crow stops working if you bomb.
I couldn't find it listed anywhere, but someone in the comment section of one of Mega Man's videos said that Marissa's shot has a bug where if you keep firing when you upgrade it, they all fire at once or something. Something about doing more damage than you definitely should again. So,
Some of those glitches have video proof of them happening. Some of them don't though. And if you don't have video proof of it, it's hard to say for sure. I mean, the Marissa B one speaks for itself, that's for sure. You see that shit, you can confidently tell you're doing more damage than anyone intended. Lasers.
I know.
They're aimed where you are as soon as they fire the right bullet. That wasn't so bad, but you also bombed half of it.
True.
If you just bomb the next one here. Oh, this is looking a bit dicey. Yeah, you just bomb instantly and kill them all right now.
The straggler.
And there we go, now we wait.
But now I don't have a bomb to do the
I wouldn't say the Marissa B glitch is too specific. It's just an issue where the coding in the game has a decimal point in the wrong spot. So I'm pretty sure the way it works is instead of giving Marissa 3 point whatever power, it gives her 30 point whatever power. Because if you're doing 10 times more damage, 3 times 10 is 30. So that's all it is internal coding having a decimal point in the wrong spot. I wouldn't say it's too specific. In fact, it could happen to anyone. It's just funny that it happened there. Now imagine if it didn't let the game boot up, and then Zun had to sift through all the code to figure out what was preventing his game from working.
Oh.
That's why coding sounds like hell.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it. Just like Hina. There's my bomb and there's my life.
Marissa's left bullet deals 10 times damage because Zun forgot to butt a dot. Put. You want to do this behind her, remember, you do more damage.
Right. Kind of forget what
she melts when this happens, but now you're in a situation where you'll probably have to
do that.
There we go. There's a patch to fix that if you want to play the Marissa B without the messed up shot type.
I'm not surprised to hear that, since people do like the lasers, but you don't want to play the lasers when they're.
It's not the lasers, it's the magic missile.
Well, no, it's the lasers.
What? No, it's the magic missile,
No, it's
isn't
the
it?
lasers.
Marissa B is missiles.
Marissa being 10?
Yeah.
It's the lasers.
Chat, I thought it was the magic missiles.
No, it's the lasers. God, I tried to release.
I don't even know what hit you.
I got hit by the wall green.
It is the lasers? For some reason, all I can think of when I think of that glitch is the
because
missiles.
Marissa B is usually lasers, so. But you gotta remember, there's Marissa A.
Isn't
B,
Marissa B usually the missiles?
No, Marissa B is usually lasers.
What? I thought Marissa A was, because lasers is Master Spark, right?
No. You think, but no.
Why is my brain programmed to think things wrong?
I mean, I don't think you're necessarily wrong to think these, but.
I don't understand why my brain is not allowed to do that right. Oh, well.
I'm not doing this correctly.
They're aimed at you, so you need to misdirect them or some shit like that.
I'm not doing this with 3 sub-shot power.
Whee! You almost died.
I did almost die. Ay, ay, ay.
I did this one once, and then I don't remember what I did next time.
I don't know what you even did that one time.
I get additional help from homing. As small as it is, it does help.
Right.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah, you can get back around it with doing that.
I'm not blowing this.
Yeah, I don't know why he calls them, they're translated as penetration type and not piercing type. Because piercing type makes so much more sense than calling them penetration type. Because penetration is funny to say. It's not about laughs.
No! God damn it.
Man, you weren't even giving dodging a chance on that one. You was pressing the release button every time it came near you.
Because I just want to play Hockey and Rocky, man. I just want to play video games.
You want to play a harder game?
Yes!
I can't stand star bullets.
They steam, and I don't...
Oh, they're starting to get on my nerves.
No, they're on my nerves! I hate this. I hate everything about this. Why you do?
He's dead!
God, I have to do the stage again? I hate extra stages.
It is not as bad as the last one, though.
I am not implying that it is. I just don't like this part where I have to do the stages over.
Here comes old Monkey and Banana. Tried and true. Maybe you should try to do the spell cards instead of pressing your resources to make you not have to do spell cards. Then when you actually get to spell cards that you can't do, then you can press your resources.
But I can't do any of them.
Because you don't try. You just press your resources every
I'm
time.
scared.
What do you think I did when I got to Okina? I did like almost all of her cooldowns without using the bomb button. I bombed like one of her cooldowns. The 5th cooldown is one I bombed, and I bombed like the 7th one. Cause you get points. You get more points and resources that way for extra bombs to use for later ones. And the more points means more lives.
It's true.
Nice.
I swear to God, release doesn't work sometimes.
Release. You might not have had enough. No, you definitely had enough
No,
at
I
that point.
had 5.
Well, you can't death bomb it.
I know you can't, but I swear to God I hit it before I even died.
Maybe it's not frame 1.
Then that's stupid.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
No, it is.
Are you sure it's frame 1? Cherno isn't frame 1. Stupid ass freeze mechanic.
Yeah, but that's different. You have to charge that. This is a button press. Why wouldn't it be frame 1?
Huh? Why is the boss able to be killed during a timeout spell? There's your answer. There's your answer. Yeah, you fucked up.
Oh.
I can't dodge them up there.
Gonna take my thing, spray some bullets.
Alright, now mid-boss.
I'm not getting kicked. I don't know if they even can kick me, but I'm not getting kicked.
Well, you're back. We got a scold in our lives because of you. Be gone this instant, you filthy Tengu wretch.
They aren't happy to see me.
Is this like the first time the mid-stage boss and an extra stage has had different dialogue depending on your character? Because I'm pretty sure they've had default dialogue.
Had different dialogue in.
I thought you said the same thing to Marissa and Raimu.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she mentioned to Marissa that first the little sister, now you, Naremu, she's like, I've got my special magic this time.
Oh. I didn't realize. Maybe it's because we did it so many times I started skipping it. That's gonna wear off right when those come back. Why'd you move? Why don't you just release?
Because I wanted to fucking release, but that shit doesn't work!
But you moved.
I wanted to release in a place where I was safe.
But you were safe in the release. And it does damage. It would have killed her.
I hate this part.
Chad, I'm backseating the fuck out of him right now.
Time him out.
You can't ban me. I own this stream.
Well, the corner down here is a safe place.
Jun really likes using these types of bullets for extra stages, now doesn't he?
Kinda, yeah. I just don't.
Here comes the next ones. They're gonna die. Ah! Oh, they didn't die.
Nope.
Lasers, 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 lasers.
Guess you didn't stream the fight right. It was neat. But now I can't do them right at all. I may have fucked up, Captain.
Well, just shoot the ones that aren't in the bomb radius and you're good. There you go.
One lived. One lived and he terrified me. Alright, and... No.
You want to do it instantly so they don't... Yeah, like... They don't do that. Kaboom!
Extend!
Missed one.
Oh shit, I missed that one last time too.
Alright, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep, time to fight the battle. So according to Zun, he mentioned that his original plan with this game was to make it so you couldn't beat the game with any of the seasons, and then you would have to replay the game with this as the sub-season. This one, Touhou.
So basically kind of like an imperishable night kind of thing.
Sorta, yeah. But then he decided that that was silly and he didn't want people to have to play the game twice. So he made it the extra stage gimmick instead.
I died and now my whole rhythm is gone.
That also means there is a chance that we could have had a different extra stage boss entirely. But I like what he did with Okina. I think it was a good idea.
That's fine.
I think he also at one point considered the idea of having the extra stage locked behind having to beat the game with every character. Something like that. He definitely had a behind her.
Yeah,
he had a moment in his design philosophy where it's like you got to beat the game with every season to unlock the 5th season, which just means you have to beat the game 4 times to beat the game legitimately.
Oh, so Sonic Heroes.
I guess so.
If only we had the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Hey,
I got one.
I got a Dragon Ball.
I'm pretty sure I collected all 7 of those with Team Rose.
Yeah. You know why? Because fuck every other mission.
Well, it's because the bonus stages are stupid, and you pick up a key, and then the game's like, oh, if you get hit once, you lose it.
Also because every other stage is harder.
He always has these crazy ideas and never follows through on them. After that one official Touhou magazine came out in chat we had, I skimmed a bit of his interviews. He said he wanted to use the term idol master with Keiki somehow. So he made idols.
You're bad.
Wow!
You see why I use my resources? Because I can't fucking do these right. That... I'm not doing any more attempts after this. I'm not doing any more attempts after this. That has crushed my spirit. Destroyed my will to move on.
He got headbutted. It's a sharp hat. It hurts.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my night is ruined.
He wanted to use that exact term just like in the game series. It's like a funny reference. Still made perfect in-universe sense. Idol Master, Idol Master. Jin has a lot of crazy ideas. He mentioned that in Imperishable Night, he originally wanted to make Sakuya and Yomu bosses for Stage 4. So, instead of Sakuya fighting, instead of, like, Reimu fights Marissa, Marissa fights Reimu, but then Yomu would fight Sakuya, and Sakuya would fight Yomu kind of thing. But I guess due to time constraints or whatever, he didn't follow through with that.
I didn't have any bombs.
Because it would have meant having to make an entire new, like, set of, attacks and themes for them. But how cool would it have been if every single character's Stage 4 was different?
Would have been pretty sick. Alright, yeah, fuck this.
Boom!
Fuck this.
I never even really thought of it being the case at all, but yeah, after I read that, I was like, yeah, I could see that actually being a thing, and I'm surprised he didn't go through with that, but
I
oh well.
don't feel like doing this anymore. Not after getting headbutted by using the shot type that I am encouraged to use.
Alright, chat, he has quit, which means we'll be moving on to the next game.
Good.
Now I will click the quit button too. That was 1 hour and 30 minutes, which means Pocky and Rocky, well...
I got to the last spell card. I'm good enough with that.
We're gonna need some practice on this coming game.
Are we? You can just be God Gamers.
There's also, yeah, dialogue possibilities for the 2 characters as well. It would have been cool. That's not what I wanted. Surprised no one's made a fan patch for that to include a Yomu or a Sakuya boss fight for there, because that would be sick. I don't have anything wrong with Marissa or Reimu showing up, but I think it would be a really good, cool thing if there was a fan-made completion to that. But you know, if it doesn't, it doesn't exist. So anyway, what's today? Monday. So Friday is, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday's Christmas, chat. So we won't be playing 17 on Christmas, which means we'll be back in a week on the 28th with Touhou 17. And that, well, if that's not as bad as this one, or just as bad as this one, I should say, then it shouldn't be too bad. So there we go.